Hey, it's Bob Filka here for the Friday Finish the week of October 23rd. Last night, up at Fair State University, a number of leaders of the state association got together to help induct Bernie Main, a longtime member from the Kalamazoo area, past president of your state association. He got inducted in the Construction Hall of Fame last evening, and it reminded me of the importance of engagement with members in our HBA and locals across the state and at the state level. It was Bernie's leadership that helped us get the state law change that created a uniform building code across the state a couple decades ago. He also helped move us forward to get adopted a whole set of licensing and education reforms for our industry. And it also reminded me of past presidents who also took similar roles in leadership, people like L.R. Swadley, who really put us on a path to work on really preserving, saving the American dream here in Michigan, and targeting the lack of workforce housing that's available across the state, and stuff that we're working on today in the legislature. In fact, I'm now going to turn things over to Dawn Crandall, our EVP of Government Relations, to give a little update on some of those things that are happening at the Capitol. Dawn.
Thanks, Bob. The world is definitely run by those who show up. We've seen that time and time again at the Capitol on groups who are advocating for their issues. That was Bernie Main's theme when he was president of the HBA of Michigan. And this week at the Capitol, we showed up. We showed up to oppose House Bill 4866, which deals with annexation. It's a long-time issue that we've opposed historically. We showed up in committee to learn more about the Make It in Michigan Fund, which is going to look at how Michigan invests in economic development moving forward. And their three main focuses are going to be on people, places, and projects. Chairman Hoskins in the Economic Development and Small Business Committee in the House had this to say about that topic.
When we're talking about economic development here in the state, we wanted to make sure that we were taking a more holistic approach to it. There is a reason why we have a housing subcommittee in this committee. It is because affordable and accessible housing is economic development.
We showed up at fundraisers for those who show up for housing on a daily basis as elected officials. And now I'm asking you to show up on behalf of the industry. Show up by educating your elected officials on the issues you face, either as a residential builder, a remodeler, a contractor, or as a small business owner. Show up by personally supporting the Friends of Housing PAC so we have the tools we need to get legislators elected like Chair Hoskins, who is a firm believer in housing and the importance of housing in our industry. Show up for Skill to Build Michigan Foundation, the nonprofit arm of the HBA of Michigan. You may recall that we received a $2 million grant to get books into the hands of every 8, 9, 10, 11th, and 12th grader this school year. We are now working on an additional grant for fiscal year 25 to begin in kindergarten. And in 2024, we are reaching out to veterans to cultivate, educate, and recruit them to get them into the industry. So I'm challenge you to answer the call for the industry, to show up when asked, and to make your voice heard, because together we are stronger.
And that's a wrap for this week's Friday Finish. Scrolling across your screen right now is a link that would take you to our committee enrollment form. If you want to get engaged with your state association, take a look and see which committee you might want to engage in. Or even at the local level, contact your legislative representative on our legislative committee. Find out what's going on at the state level, or if you have an issue that you think your state association should address, don't hesitate to reach out directly to us here at the HBA of Michigan. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you next week.